Hey gorgeous, welcome to day 3 of the 1,000 Women live video streaming impact challenge, the first of the year. Oh no, what a last 24 hours it has been since posting your fear challenge. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I know a number of you in the group because you're either members of the Academy or I'm working with you privately. So I'm Wendy Kier and I mentor committed female entrepreneurs who are established in the marketplace. They have a message that makes a difference and they want to take their business online. I coach them to confidently step into their visibility, reach a wider audience, and create more clients in a way that is simple, fun, and feminine. Okay, so firstly, heads up, a really big thank you to all of you in the community because you have been there for one another, you have watched one another's videos, and you are genuinely supporting with one another on your live streaming journeys. Now, this is really important. Don't underestimate it because this will naturally help other members of the community build their confidence. That positive reinforcement should not be undervalued, is what I'm trying to say. It will help people build their confidence and step up to go visible online once the challenge is over. So it plays a really important role. So I just wanted to acknowledge you all for stepping up and showing that level of support. It is absolutely awesome. So don't stop, keep on it. Okay, so I'm just looking at my notes because I do have a lot to get through today. So, you know, as I've said, the secret to nailing lives, 3 elements. The first one is confidence, and that is great because I can teach you the skills and you can build your confidence naturally. It's a bit like a layer. You have to get started, focused in around your fears, be able to address them, move forward, and then we can start adding the different layers on for you to be able to build your confidence to nail it every time. So this week is all about confidence. Next week, I have changed based on the feedback and watching all your live videos. So next week is going to be focused in on your unique message, your content. And then I will tell you how you can work with me further around the planning element. So what do I want to cover? Right, yesterday, you all stepped up and you shared what your 3 biggest fears are. It's not easy, is it, talking about something that is really icky and that you're stuck in and that you can feel embarrassed about and ashamed by. So I just wanted to run through some of the common themes that you were talking about. And I like to do this because, you know, we all have these fears to some degree or the other, or we've had them before and we've conquered them. We've now moved on from them. So here's what people were saying. People won't like me. They think I'm too old and too silly. Fear of what people are saying. Who does she think she is? How I come across on camera. Am I really going to make a connection with my audience? Are they going to warm to me? Showing up as my true self with no ego. If you can conquer that one, let me know. And being judged. So that is what was coming out from the live videos yesterday. So thank you very much for sharing that with me. With all of us, we really appreciate it and we can learn from one another on this journey. But you know what? Now those fears are out there, I have a responsibility as the facilitator of this challenge to make sure that you're not stuck now in those fears. That's all it is you're thinking about when you come on live. So I want to shift your mindset so you can step into a more positive version of yourself. So I'm going to fess up here. Because I am on this journey with you, in the last 24 hours, my ego has been getting the better of me. And I was thinking, what's going on? Why is this catching me now? And it's because I'm listening to all your fears, your anxieties, the pain that you find yourselves in, and actually really what's kept you stuck from doing lives. That started to manifest itself in me. And what's happened is my ego has started to come in, and it's started to shout really loudly at me. So I wanted to share with you what's been happening for me, because it'll set context for the homework I want you to do for the Day Free video challenge. So what's been playing in my head, this is what's been going on. So some of the women in the group have tons more education and experience from me. They are world-renowned speakers. Also, what I've been thinking is, what if no one wants to work with me? I've also been thinking things like, what if they don't like the challenge or enjoy it? Also, what if no one shows up for my live Q&A, which I'm going to hold Friday, and I'm thick, no one will get what it is I'm trying to say. So I'm with you on this journey, and by listening to you yesterday, what started to happen is my ego started to scream really loudly at me. So one of the strategies I use to deal with my ego to help me manage that state so I can come on more confidently is that I turn the negatives into positive statements. Now, some of you I know already do this. You already journal around what's keeping you stuck. But this is quite specific in terms to when you're going to go live online. So what we want to do is we want to basically, before you go on live and you start to get that self-talk going on in your head, we want to stop it. Or actually, what we want to do is we want to create a situation before you go on live so you're warmed up for coming live online. So you've got a different energy and a different vibrance around you. You know, you're more charismatic and much more engaging with your audience, because what you don't want is all that stuff going on in the back of your head, because it's one of the reasons why I stand up and don't sit down. I've got really bad posture, and if I'm full of self-doubt, I start going like this. I start slouching. So it's one of the reasons why I stand up and I prepare before I come online. So what I've done is I've created a set of statements which take me into a higher self, a better version of myself, and it nips straight away all of that anxiety and fear and ego that is going on in my head that keeps me in a place of underperforming, stuck, playing it small, not showing up. But you have to recognize that it's going on. And the more you do this, the more you will catch it playing out in terms of you showing up. So let's read out some of my positive statements. And I do these consistently. I have them as screensavers. I have them on my phone. I say them when I'm out riding my bike to keep me in flow and to keep all that ego stuff at bay. So I've got, everything I do is a success. Money comes to me with grace and ease, sprinkled with a bit of fun, because you all know I like a little bit of fun. I speak my truth with elegance and wisdom. Wealth is everywhere. I am a premium woman working with premium clients. I have an abundance of wealth, knowledge, expertise, which has value for women who want to succeed. Very, very different from the crap that I've had going on in my head yesterday. And you'll notice when you start creating your own statements that you will present very, very differently. You will feel very differently. You'll feel much more empowered as a woman. So you know what's coming, don't you? You absolutely know what's coming for today's challenge. Because I don't want to keep you in that icky place of feeling overwhelmed, stuck, playing it small. The whole idea of the challenge is that you're gonna step out there. As soon as this is over, you'll be going live on your own Facebook pages, Facebook business pages, or groups if you're not already doing so. So what I would like you to do is think about the 3 fears you spoke about yesterday. And basically, I want you to mirror them. I want you to now create 3 positive statements that are opposite to the negative, like how I have. I've created a statement that creates a much better version, a much healthier, a higher person of myself, the person that I want to step into and become. So basically what we're doing is we're playing with your energy. We're changing your energy and the perception of yourself and how others are going to perceive you, because it will change your state. It will change your facial expression. It will change the way you stand. It will change the way you value yourself. Really, really important. So homework is, I want you to take those fears. If you cannot remember what they are, pretty sure you can though. I think someone called them reservations. I don't know why that always makes me think about booking into a hotel. Get those fears, whatever it is you want to call them, the icky stuff that is keeping you stuck, and what you shared with us all yesterday. And I want you to just have them on one side and then create the positive statements on the other side, or create them underneath, whichever way you want to do it. But have a bit of fun with it, play with it, think about the higher version of yourself and what it is you need to say to yourself to step into that positive statement. Now, I never used to believe this stuff. So if you're listening to me and going, Wendy, I just forget it, I don't get it, I want you to do it, and I want you to trust in the process, the same as I have, because it will help you play a much bigger game. So once you have created those 3 positive statements, I want you to come on it in no more than 5 minutes, please. So for you professional speakers, it will help you condense what it is you're talking about. And for the newbies, it will help you stretch to think about filling, the 5-minute gap. I do love it how you're all timekeeping. It's actually a really important skill as a professional speaker, because if you don't keep to your times, people won't have you back, and it's quite disrespectful to the host. So I am hot and on timekeeping when it comes to speaking. So I want you to come on. I want you to share your 3 positive statements, and I also want you to share how those statements now make you feel. Do they make you feel more confident? Are you still not sure? How do those 3 statements make you feel? Can you connect to them? That's your challenge. Create the 3 statements, share them with us, and let us know how those 3 new positive statements make you feel. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Hopefully a lot more positive than how you were feeling yesterday and the icky place you might feeling a little bit stuck in today. Trust me, I am on the journey with you. I felt it yesterday, and I just want to acknowledge how brave and courageous you have been for actually coming on and sharing something so sensitive within an open community. Okay, I am going to go now. I have a client in 10 minutes, which I need to prepare for. Let me just check to see if there are any comments. I don't think there are. Let me just flip across my screen. I'm going to see myself on the other screen. That's very funny. No, brilliant. Okay, beautifuls. Whatever it is you are doing, have an absolutely awesome day. Remember, trust in the process, be honest with yourself, and go out there and make a humongous impact. Bye, beautifuls.